SCP-015-IT, also known as the Boogeyman, is a Euclid-class humanoid SCP. It's contained in a standard cell in Site Victoria and is kept under continuous surveillance inside SCP Foundation. It's a 1.9 meters tall entity with hairless skin capable of absorbing 98% of incident light. That's why it's kept inside a well-lit, white-painted room. SCP-015-IT's face possesses no nose or external ears, and its eyes can emit light due to photophores placed on its iris. The creature's arms are disproportionately long when compared to the body, and the hands end with 4 clawed hands. Physically, SCP-015-IT appears to have reduced muscular mass. Despite this, it's surprisingly strong and can easily subdue an adult human. SCP-015-IT is predominantly active during the night and feeds exclusively on adrenaline and noradrenaline produced by mammals, with a preference for hunting prey. The creature also has the power to cause hallucinations to those who view it for a long enough time, but these effects are weakened if it is not recently fed. SCP-015-ITs prefer to stalk its victims at night and conceal itself any way it can. The creature will almost always wait until its prey is distracted in some form before attacking. And while attacking, the SCP will bite the victim's side to anchor its head into place, then use its forked tongue to both feed from the adrenal gland as well as pump in a sedating chemical. Before being captured, SCP-015-IT wounded and killed many soldiers before finally being subdued. This SCP does not seem to speak or communicate in any way, either due to its selfish and animalistic nature or simply not caring to communicate with others. The true origins of the creature are unknown, though before being captured by the SCP Foundation, it was previously captured by another faction, and a priest known as Father Ilardi was attempting to understand the nature of SCP-015-IT's behavior and possible origins. During this time, it's been reported that the SCP is capable of reasoning and compassion, though getting the SCP to reach this state was a strenuous and time-consuming task. The exact processes and details of getting through to SCP-015-IT is not fully understood yet.